everyone, so this video is going to be product dupes, and if you don't know what a dupe is, I think this is what it is. This is my opinion on it. It is a cheaper alternative to a higher end product, so it is getting the same product for a lesser amount from a different brand. So it's like a lot of drugstore products come out with sort of products that are very similar to higher end products. So I'm sort of just showing you the dupes that I have personally found and I have seen in my personal collection, and that you can save some money by buying. As much as I adore high-end products, I really do. I think I would even go to the extent to say that I am addicted to high-end products. My favorite brands are MAC and are Chanel, and I just love those products so much. I do appreciate a good drugstore product, and I do really love when I find a bargain that is a cheap product, but it actually works really well, like you get your money's worth. And I just think that's really important, because I know when I was starting out with makeup, I didn't own a lot of high-end stuff and I couldn't afford to. So I feel like this might be helpful for a lot of you who do want the same quality that higher end products achieve, but you don't have the money to spend on them just yet. These are products that will sort of give you the same effect. Okay, so I have a lot of products here to show you. Now, I'm not going to go into massive detail with all of these products, all of these dupes, just because I will do a separate video on them if I haven't already. So a lot of these, or some of them, I have already done a video explaining the differences, the similarities, and just comparing the two. But this video is more so just for a quick reference if you are interested in any of these high-end products, just to quickly let you know the dupes that are available for them. But if you do want to see a more specific, detailed comparison between any of these dupes, then please let me know, because I will definitely do them. And I will, when going along, tell you if there is already a video comparing the two. Alrighty, so let's start out with my personal favorite that I think is an amazing dupe, and I actually think that the drugstore version, or the cheaper alternative, is better than the high-end version. So that is of course the Australis Fresh and Flawless and the MAC Studio Fix. I have done a complete comparison between these two. I will link it around the screen somewhere for you to check out, because I think that this is one of the best dupes ever available on the market. I think it's awesome. So everyone wants a good pressed powder, and most people think that they have to spend like $50 on a MAC one to get great quality, but Australis has come out with the Fresh and Flawless, or I mean, it's been around for ages, but I just think that this is so much better. It's like $8 and this one's like $55, so you can definitely see the price difference. They give the exact same results and they're just amazing. Please go check out the comparison between the two if you do want to hear more about this. But overall, this is like the best dupe ever found in history of makeup. Okay, maybe that's an exaggeration, I don't know, but that's my personal opinion. Another dupe for MAC is, of course, their mineralized skin finishes. Now, they are an amazing product. I definitely recommend investing in an amazing skin finish, or these are more like a highlighter, a fancy name for a highlighter, but they are definitely well worth the money. But if you aren't prepared to spend the money on a MAC one just yet, but I mean, they're amazing, I would. Then you can go to the Revlon Color Stay range, where they have a mineral finishing powder. So very similar to the MAC mineralized skin finish. They are basically both mineralized products that give you that are made for your skin, and they're supposed to give you sort of like a glowy highlighted effect on your cheekbones or wherever you want to highlight. So I think these are awesome dupes. There is actually one that from the Revlon range that is like pretty much the exact same color as Soft and Gentle, whereas this pink is more of like the blush version. So I didn't feel it was necessary for me to get the brown one, the bronzer one, just because I do have Soft and Gentle by MAC, but I did go and get the blush sort of one because it is a lot lighter. But you can get like an exact dupe, but just for my personal collection, I didn't feel that both were necessary. So what we did before Maybelline Color Tattoos is have to buy $40 MAC paint pots, and I think that Maybelline did an awesome job by coming out with these eyeshadow bases, because they are literally like better than the MAC ones, and I just think that they are an awesome deal for them to come out with something that MAC had been selling for years and just make it so much cheaper and even better. I think is amazing. So this is a MAC paint pot. This is black ground, and then this is a Maybelline Color Tattoo in electric blue. So I can honestly say that I prefer the Maybelline eyeshadow bases over the MAC paint pots. I feel like the MAC paint pots dry out way too quickly, and I mean I've had to chuck out like 3 of my MAC paint pots just because they've dried out on me. Especially I was so sad when Rubenesque dried out, and I feel like Maybelline has done an amazing job in creating such a similar product and making it even better. So you'd be completely silly to go and buy the MAC one instead of the Maybelline one because they're just a better product and they're way cheaper. Another example of when Maybelline came in and saved the day from makeup junkies buying expensive products is when they came out with their Maybelline Baby Lips lip gloss, which is completely comparable to the Dior lip gloss. So they are pretty much the identical product, but Baby Lips, as you know, go for like $4, whereas the Dior lip glow balm goes for like $55. So it's like crazy, and I swear to you, they are the exact same product. I could do a comparison on these to show you how the color turns out and everything like that. If you don't know how it works, pretty much it's like a lip balm, but then it changes your color. It sort of makes your lips your lip color but better. I think that's how you explain it. So I was so intrigued when I found about the Dior one. I was like, what? It changes your lips and personalizes the color to you. I thought that was absolutely incredible, so of course I went out and bought it, but now I kind of wish I didn't because the Maybelline product does the exact same thing. So I think it's really cool. I might do a complete comparison on them. I've already got one on my blog, which I will link in the description, but I think that this is like one of the best comparisons ever because it just saves you so much money. My next dupe is for one of my all-time favorite lip glosses, and I went through a stage where I was absolutely addicted to the MAC Dazzle glosses. I have like, at one stage I think I had about 20 colors. I have back to MAC'd a lot of them since then, but they are so expensive. Luckily I found a couple online for like probably like under $30, but in Australia they retail for like $58. Who pays that for a lip gloss? I don't even know. I will never do that again. That's a bit ridiculous. But these are the MAC Dazzle glosses. I have a few left now, probably about 6 or something. But they are really great lip glosses. The only thing is that they're so expensive. So I did find a cheaper alternative back when I was addicted to them, and I haven't really gone back because I found so many lip glosses that are just better anyway. But something that is really comparable are these Sugar Baby Pretty Sweet lip glosses. They are like, you can even tell they have a similar color range as well. So these two are the Sugar Baby ones and these two are the MAC ones. They are like the same product. They're the same stickiness, the same glitteriness, the same everything, even a similar scent. So I think that don't buy MAC Dazzle glosses because you can find products that are really similar, and you can even find products that are way better, like way better lip glosses, because MAC Dazzle glosses are notorious for being super sticky, which is not always the best. Personally, I dislike that. So yeah, this is a dupe for that. Long story short, this is the dupe. I could go on forever about these because I was so addicted to MAC Dazzle glosses, and looking back on it now, it just seems so silly. Another MAC dupe is the, I think these are called Tinted Lip Conditioners, TLCs. Is that it? Tinted Lip. I think it's a tinted lip conditioner. I'm not sure actually. Oh, Tinted Lip Conditioner. Yes, I was right. So this one is in Fuchsia Fix. Pretty much it's just a tinted lip balm pot that you stick your finger in and you apply. It gives you a sort of like sheer wash of color on your lips while being moisturizing, and this is such a basic product. I'm sure there are so many dupes out there for. I know that Sleek has a similar product. It's like a sleek sleek lip pot or something, and they're really similar in packaging also. But I found that Australis has these little round sphere things called lip butters. And this one's in Tall Poppy, and they're pretty much the same consistency, similar sort of thing. It's just like a little bit of a lip balm that you stick your finger in. It gives you a wash of color and it's like a lip balm. So yeah, same sort of product. This is what I've found is a great comparison if you want a tinted lip conditioner similar to the MAC one, but don't want to spend whatever this was, whatever ridiculous amount that I'm embarrassed I paid for it. So yeah, this is a great comparison for that as well. And I'm sure there are so many. I might actually go and buy a lot of similar products to this and do a full comparison between a lot of them, because I think it's worthwhile, because I mean this is a great product to have, but I'm sure you could find it cheaper. And lastly is a product that I did a huge comparison on, and that is the OCC Lip Tars. I'm about to go crazy at IMATS this weekend and just buy all of the OCC Lip Tars I can get my hands on, but I'm just really excited about that. But you can find cheaper alternatives to this. I did a whole comparison between the Australis Pout Paste, the Paint the Town, Sportsgirl lip glosses, so I will link you to that video because it will go into more detail. But I think the winner overall came out the OCC Lip Tar, just because it is still pretty affordable if you get it at a good price. So yeah, I'm really excited to go stock up on a bunch of them in IMAX this weekend, but you can find alternatives to them if you can't get your hands on them, or if you don't want to pay as much as they are, which I think they're alright. They're about like $15 to $20. So those are some of the makeup dupes that I have personally come across in my own sort of makeup collection and my makeup sort of collecting, and I just wanted to share them with you all because I do want to sort of make the point that although I do love high-end products and I do use them and mention them in a lot of my videos, there are plenty of cheaper alternatives in the drugstore and in sort of more cheaper brands. So definitely check them out. Again, if you do want to see a specific comparison between any of the ones mentioned, then please let me know and I can do a whole video on it. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll talk to you really soon in my next video on Thursday. Bye everyone.